Andrew Eborn is here with Fake or Fact.
Absolute joy, and it's a little teaser. I love to tease my little bit, you know. It's all gone, oh, you were piles. I love seeing you giggling up. Glorious moment. What we're going to do, this is going to be the best feel-good start to 2023. I've got fantastic news about a new Joker movie with Timothée Chalamet. You remember him from Wonka?
No.
Brilliant.
Wow, yes.
Speed 3 with Keanu Reeves. Can you believe it? I have the world's biggest cat, avoiding every possible carry-on joke ever. And I've also got some brilliant seismic news from the world of medicine. A woman who can see and speak for the first time in their 18 years, and the power of sight for over 1,000 people. All coming up on Andrew Eborn's Fake or Fact.
Wow, Andrew, looking forward to all of that. Amazing. Welcome back. You're watching and listening to Breakfast with Pip and Cameron on GB News.
It's time for another episode of Andrew Eborn's Fake or Fact, and we're wondering what you're going to be talking to us about
what
this
a
week.
joy. I've loved today's show. Come on, this is so good. Your viral moment with your piles has gone everywhere.
Well, I don't know
really
about that. Some people hated it, which, you know, fair enough. But sit here, and I defy people not to laugh.
Absolutely.
If they'd have been doing that interview.
I think you're absolutely right. Well done you for keeping a straight face for part of it, because once you go, don't you? What I loved, as predicted at the beginning of this year, AI, artificial intelligence, has been all over the place. And 2023, last year, was basically the moment that people realised the power of it. Now, you might remember in March of 2023, we had the picture. We worked out that the devil loves Prada, but the Pope prefers a puffer. And this is one of the pictures here. We could just pull him up, because this went viral. This was the moment that people realised the power. Do you remember that picture?
Yes.
Well, it's glorious stuff. And people suddenly think, well, there's the pontiff doing that sort of stuff. What happened also from basically 2017 to 2022, the Elizabeth Tower and Big Ben had a big reconstruction. It cost about £80 million. And basically to help deflect it, they did a sponsorship deal with these people here, which is actually a video here, because it was inspired by that as well. And you can see that there. They've got a big jacket on, a North Face jacket. And you can see it's a video. You've got people recording it and so on and so forth. And that helped defer the cost of the 80 million. And basically there was all done from the gilt cross and orb at the very top to the bottom of the 334 steps. So there you go. Is that fake or fact?
The Elizabeth Tower one looks so real because the camera's zooming in. You've got the lamppost in the foreground, all the people, tourists taking selfies. But surely that's not real. I feel like I would know if that actually happened.
Okay, interesting. Pip?
To be different, I'll say it's fact.
It's fact. Well, and Pip is absolutely wrong. It was in fact. It was in fact.
There's a shot.
There is a shot. So it's a point for Cameron. Fantastic stuff.
Yes.
Next up, I think these are very easy. We have, in fact, talking about the Pope, and one of my poster boys for fake or fact. The person who invented fake news is the glorious Donald Trump. He sometimes hits the news. We've got a picture of him. Here's Donald Trump with the Pope. And I think you probably know, this is the moment he was given a papal audience. Do you think that's fake or fact?
I just can't imagine that happening. For those radio listeners, Donald Trump and the Pope are embracing each other, and I just don't think that would happen.
You don't think he would? And you remember he was a bit touchy with the Queen, Her Majesty, the previous Queen. Do you remember he was a bit hands-on?
No, that's fake.
It looks too intimate.
OK, what are you saying?
Fake.
Both saying fake. OK, you are both right. I'll give you both a point, Will. That was very easy. The next one we have, let's have a look at this one. We can pull this up here. Let's have a look. I always work them hard in the gallery, don't I? Which is always good.
No.
This is the touchy-feely one with the Queen. Have you remember this was reports about? This is the previous Queen, Queen Elizabeth. What do you reckon? Fake or fact?
Absolutely fake. There is no way she would allow.
Cameron, you're the royal correspondent. You know this behind the scenes.
I do know the behind the scenes. I think I can safely say that didn't happen. I think you can see the Photoshop of the picture as well.
It's rather a fun day, but you're absolutely right. Well done, you two.
Although he did break protocol, didn't he? When he
did break protocol, and I think
he walked in front of her when
he didn't give her a big man hug.
Yeah.
No, he didn't quite go that far.
That would be quite interesting. The next one, let's pull this out. Next slide, please. Let's have a look here. So this was the Congressional Medal of Freedom, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Joe Biden receiving this. Is that fake or fact?
I would say that's fake, because if it was fact, I think Donald Trump would have probably strangled him. We'd know about it by now.
Cameron?
Do you know, it looks incredibly realistic, but I just can't imagine those two getting on.
You
in
can't
the same
imagine.
room.
It's not about getting on. No, you know, it's about... So I can tell you that Joe Biden did, in fact, receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2017. He was the first person... Actually, he was vice president at the time, but it wasn't given by Donald Trump.
I was going to say, Donald Trump.
It was given... It was, in fact, given by... Do you know who it was for appointee?
Obama? No.
Obama's good. They're your fastest fingers on the buzzer. I think do we have that picture? If we don't, it doesn't matter. But I'll give you both a point. There we are. So it was.
Okay.
But it shows you just to question everything. And also what's interesting, one of our very own, one of GB News' royalty received a gong. They went to the palace this year. Do you remember who it was?
Diamond.
It was Anne Diamond. Do you remember what she got?
MBE, wasn't it?
Well, she got an OBE. This
OBE.
is a wonderful picture of her hair. There we go. That's her receiving her OBE, and all credit to her. Doesn't she look wonderful? And here she brought it into the studio one day as well. So we love Anne. There you go. There we are. This is. I don't know who that chap is on next to her. But that's Anne with her glorious medal. Fantastic stuff. Really, really important. What I love about AI, and I always sort of speak about it around the world, back to the Futurist, is the seismic advances in medicine. We've invented cures for diseases and so on and so forth. There's a wonderful thing, a wonderful story about a scientific breakthrough about a woman who was deaf and dumb and had a stroke, couldn't speak for 18 years. 18 years. But through AI, she was able to communicate. Is that fake or fact?
I really hope that's true, because that would be such a lovely story if it was. So I'll say true.
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake?
So
18 years, had a stroke.
possible.
Well, I can tell you, and it is a lovely story. It was, in fact, true.
Was it?
Which is lovely. So well done,
Oh.
Cameron. Cameron's storming ahead, by the way. It was a lovely story. 18 years she had the stroke, and that shows you the power of AI, because what it did, it could replicate her voice from her wedding. It got a little avatar of her, so she could have a screen and she could animate, and it was a glorious, glorious moment. I predict that in 2024 and beyond, we're going to see so many brilliant changes with medicine advances and so on and so forth, cures for piles, and all those, all those sort of things as well. What I also love, which is a lovely clip here, is the power of sight. Have a look at this little boy.
I don't have it.
Can
We've
you
been told.
explain it?
Oh, we don't have it?
No.
Oh, so what a shame. But this was a wonderful thing when a little boy, for the very first time, could see. And his whole world just changed. He saw his mother for the very first time. And I tell you what, it got me genuinely
I've seen this
up.
clip. It went viral.
It did go viral, so do check it out. If you can't do it, we'll find that sort of thing. What I can also tell you, so this is the question. Mr. Beast, do you know who Mr. Beast is? Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, apart from not the Beast who goes out with Hayley, who's on the chase, Mr. Beast is one of the most popular YouTubers in the world. All the YouTube generations watching us as well will be tuned into Mr. Beast. I was just checking the latest stats. He has got some incredible figures. I think it's about 222 million people. Now, did he pay, 220 million people watching, did he pay for 1,000 people to see? True or false? Fake or fact?
Yes, because I suspect he's supremely wealthy now, and that would be a lovely thing to do.
This is a lovely thing to do. What do you reckon?
Do you know, I'll go fake just to be
Just to be controversial.
Yeah, just to be controversial.
Cameron, he's so good, isn't he?
Scrooge.
But you're wrong, Cameron. It was true. It's a lovely story. Do check him out, Mr. Beast. He paid out of his own money to basically make these people see. And do check out the videos. It's probably on his YouTube channel. Should be on ours as well. It's a wonderful thing as well.
I was being too cynical.
You're being too cynical. Next, putting the AI into entertainment. I like to put the AI into Britain. It's right in the centre of everything, isn't it? To take the pain out of AI. A couple of wonderful stories here. Have you seen Wonka?
No, I've seen clips of it.
Yeah, what do you think?
The clips look brilliant.
Okay.
Is that Timothée Chalamet?
Oh, well done, is it? Oh, there you go. So he's got this new role in Joker because he is the hot talent at the moment, and he was in Wonka. If you haven't seen it, go and have a look at that. I still prefer the original one because that's like a classic with a wonderful song. But I do think Hugh is wonderful in that as well.
Is he playing the sort of dark Joker? Like
What do you think?
Joaquin
So, we
Phoenix
saw
did?
Joker, wasn't it? Exactly. So it's a
Joaquin
fantastic
Phoenix was
role.
amazing.
Okay. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon he is the man of the moment, Mr. Chalamet, Monsieur Chalamet? What do you reckon? Is he playing the Joker? Is that fake or fact?
Oh, I'm going to say fake.
Fake. Fact. Well, Pip, you are absolutely
wrong.
Wrong again. Absolutely. I don't believe it. Well done, Cameron.
Thank you.
You are
Thank you,
storming ahead.
Andrew. Thank you to you. Happy New Year.